Hi, I'm Kim Wilson.
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
And
And
this,
this is Speechless.
Speechless. Speechless.
welcome to our behind the scenes look at real life in VO, where we share our stories, our resources, and our unsolicited opinions. Hi.
Kim, hi. We have to put our glasses on now so we can
I know
actually see.
that was fun, but again, I'm like,
We're just shaking it up a bit with no glasses,
yeah,
but then we need to see. Okay, so this show is about, do you really need an agent? We want to give you some truths as usual. And we're going to leave it a mystery.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to share my beverage.
Oh yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking?
I'm having a Bloody Caesar with tahini.
Again, yum.
Again.
Yum.
I'm having tahini around the edges and on the top.
What do you mean, like tahini? What's
Tahini is this delicious. I'm gonna send you some. It's instead of celery salt.
Oh.
Tajin is a Mexican spice.
Oh yes. I was so scared you were saying tahini, and I was like, that's what I thought you were trying to say. I was like, oh, that poor girl. I should let her know it's tahini. I am drinking a One Collins.
A One Collins?
One Collins. It's got ancho chili liqueur and tequila.
So we're going with like a Mexican theme today.
It is. I know. Yeah. I feel like so many times people are like, once I get an agent, then I'll be making the big bucks. But I feel like this is not necessarily the truth.
People ask all the time. They're always like, where do I get an agent? Well,
yeah.
Have you started? Have you started training? Have you started working?
You
don't need an agent?
Yeah. Like, how far along in the process are you? Like,
yeah. So Kim and I feel like, when you say once I get an agent, then I'm really in the game.
Yeah,
that's true. That's also not true. We're here to give you the full deal. This may turn into a 2 or 3 episode show. We'll let you know. So I do want to talk about voice agents' current difficulty in the landscape of voiceover right now.
Okay.
And that is because online casting has grown so much. It takes away jobs from agents. So agents' jobs are suffering because the competition is fierce, but mostly because of online casting. Now, do we still need agents? Yes. Are there still big booked jobs through agents? Yes. So let's talk about the value of a great agent. Why don't you go first, Kim?
Absolutely. The number one most important thing is they are in it for you and you alone. They are your advocate. They're going to bring you opportunities to audition for the bigger jobs, the ones that you won't necessarily see on online casting sites. You could see some, but generally agents are going to bring you the bigger booking jobs. What else?
Yeah. Also, they're working on specific opportunities for you. So they know the sound of your voice and what you bring to the table. So they're actually always keeping you in mind, you hope, for jobs that are a great match in that bigger picture in terms of jobs that they see and you do not.
And in terms of what types of jobs they send you, of course, they're going to be sending you commercials, but they'll be sending you the national commercials. They'll be sending you, for the most part, all the promos. If you have an agent that books promos and trailers and usually narration for television usually is.
And also some corporate narration.
Yeah.
Industrials. Here's one of the biggest reasons why I love having an agent, because they negotiate for you. They negotiate the usage and the fee, the rate, with your best interest in mind and the interest of their best interest in mind, and also the best interest of the VO community in mind, because they want to keep at market rates. And boy, is it challenging to go negotiate for yourself? So,
Yeah. Are you comfortable sharing with your recent online casting job that you?
sure. Without details, I can share that I have been booking on Voice 123, came across a job that they wanted to book quickly, but it was a higher paying job. Turns out it's for a national commercial, which I didn't know going into the audition. The audition was a good market value
Mm,
for what they said the job was. Turns out the job was way bigger. And I'm so grateful to have turned that to my LA agent. And I would have been comfortable sharing it with any of my agents, actually, because they're all great negotiators. And so you can take online work and hand it over to an agent, and they will more than likely get more money for you.
right.
They also determine what the job actually is. So when you're online and you're getting those details and it's something, they'll pick up the phone and figure out what it actually is. And certainly the client doesn't know necessarily, and it's a process. And so the agent is
Sure.
with the client, they're with them hashing it out and figuring out, whittling down what is the actual usage and what should the actual budget be.
And
And
that is a great example of an agent working for you on your behalf, right?
yeah,
But I think what's super important is to figure out, are you ready for an agent,
yeah,
right? Because you think
super important.
everyone thinks, oh, I need to get an agent. I need to get an agent. Are you ready for one?
Kim and I have thought long and hard actually about what are the when are you ready for an agent? And even though some people get agents at the beginning of their voiceover career, we are not one of them. I got landed a VO agent long into my career.
Mm,
There are really, we think, four ways that you can be ready for an agent.
mhm.
Number
One,
one is, are you booking consistently already? Are you booking consistently already? If you're not, you might not be ready for an agent. Well, how can I be booking if I don't have an
mhm.
agent? There are other ways. That's not for this show.
Stay
What
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Um,
But what else?
have you trained formally as an actor? Super important. You
Yeah.
have to, a voice actor
You
isn't
don't have
just
to have
about
all of
like,
these, by the way. You don't have to have all four of
true,
these. One
true,
of these. So
true,
if you've booked work, or have you trained as an actor formally? You don't have to
right.
have booked any work, but if you've trained as an actor formally, you're ready for a voiceover agent,
Thank
right?
you. Yep, yep, yep. Have you trained
Or
as a voice actor in
right,
depth? I mean,
right.
that's really super important.
So if
Um, go
you're
ahead.
ready craft wise and technically and all the things because you've studied voice acting, not acting as a formal legit actor, but voice acting, then you might be ready for an agent.
And then finally, go ahead.
Have you worked as a legit actor?
There you go.
So if you've worked as a legit actor, then you're ready for a voiceover agent.
Mhm,
So the
mhm.
big question, how do you get an agent? So, hey, we realized this is actually two shows, not one. We don't want to torture you with it being super long. So we'll catch you next week for the next installment of our agents episode. Thank you for joining us.
And we'll see you next week.
If you want to comment below, go ahead, do so. All good comments, please. Email us at speechlessvo@gmail.com. And Kim, fuck it. We got shit
Fuck
to
it. We
do.
got shit to do.
Be
Don't be
awesome
doing
now.